Another year has come and gone, and a new world champion has been crowned. Sebastian Vettel, the man on a winning streak, clinching the championship for the fourth consecutive time. But little did we know, this moment marked the end of an era, not just for Vettel but for the Indian Grand Prix. The motorsports scene in India wasn't a powerhouse back in the late 90s. With just one permanent racetrack and no Formula One drivers, the dream of hosting an F1 race seemed like a distant one. Plans were proposed in Kolkata and near Bangalore Airport, but nothing materialized. Fast forward to 2003, a glimmer of hope emerged. An agreement was signed to bring the Indian Grand Prix to life, initially in Hyderabad in 2007. The excitement was palpable, and India was gearing up to join the F1 calendar. However, fate had other plans. Bid after bid, city after city, Mumbai, Gurugram, and more, the race was a hot potato. Finally, in 2007, Gurugram had a provisional agreement. The track was to be part of the JP Sports City, a dream city with everything from housing units to a giant racetrack. The JP International Circuit was born, designed for speed, with elevation changes and great passing opportunities. But, as with any new track, there were teething troubles, incomplete infrastructure, power outages, and even a pit building occupied by bats. As construction raced against time, the inaugural race weekend approached. Demonstrations on Indian streets were a hit, but behind the scenes, it was chaos. The track, eventually named the Buddh International Circuit, barely made it in time. D-Day arrived in October 2011. The first ever Indian Grand Prix was a reality. The start was chaotic, with Pastor Maldonado performing his signature gymnastics. Even dogs joined the track invasion. But, despite the quirks, the race was underway. Sebastian Vettel dominated, becoming the first winner of the Indian Grand Prix. However, attendance fell short of expectations, causing concerns. Little did we know, this would mark the beginning of a challenging journey for the Indian Grand Prix. 2012 and 2013 saw Vettel's continued dominance. The track, though loved by drivers, faced challenges. Attendances dropped, internal disputes erupted, and whispers of trouble began to circulate. But the biggest blow came in 2014. The race disappeared from the calendar, with promises of a return in 2015. However, behind the scenes, JP Sports International faced financial troubles, and the race's future became uncertain. The Indian government played its hand, demanding taxes, leading to disputes, court hearings, and threats of boycott. The Supreme Court demanded nearly $50 million in taxes in 2015, sealing the fate of the Indian Grand Prix. The track changed hands, and despite attempts to revive it, the Indian Grand Prix was gone. But hope emerged in 2023 as MotoGP made its debut. The track looked better, but the question remained, could Formula One return? With F1's global popularity soaring and India's growing interest, the time could be ripe for a comeback. Formula One, always chasing world domination, should reconsider India, a country with 1.4 billion potential fans. The dream that once slipped away might just be within reach.